Well. Good evening, everyone. Blessings and peace to you all. And I want to thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook page, where I am none other than Aisha, or people call me by my nickname Jade or Aisha, whichever you prefer, just long as you are putting that RESPECT on it, is all good with me. So I would like to share with you, we're going to be speaking about financial well-being. And this is going to be just give me one quick second here, guys. Okay. So again, blessings, greetings, and peace to you all. I'm actually doing a makeup live audio for yesterday, which was Friday, October the 26th, 2018. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So forgive me. I'm just kind of turning up the volume here. So yes, this makeup live audio, the topic is going to be habits that build financial well-being. So I just want to make sure that if you decide to join me live, or even if you listen to the replay, which will be available shortly after, just leave in the comment section that you can hear me. So again, we're going to be talking about habits that build financial well-being. Okay, so I want to tell you, we're going to speak about what the definition of financial well-being is, which is a state of being wherein you have control over day-to-day, month-to-month finances, have the capacity to absorb a financial shock, are on track to meet your financial goals, and have the financial freedom to make the choices that allow you to enjoy life. And so with this definition in mind, SAM, which is SAM, which stands for Smart About Money, suggests that these guiding principles that I'm going to speak on is for structuring your financial habits. So the first would be spend less than you earn. Bolster your savings and reduce your expenses. Remember, just because you can have something doesn't mean you need it. So just like I do, don't flex, that a lot of times we're buying something that we really don't even need, but we have that extra money, or sometimes a lot of us may not even have that extra money, but we still go out there and make it work, and we buy stuff because we see it and we want it, right? So again, just because you can have something doesn't mean you need it. The next would be save for future spending. Get yourself into a habit of saving. Start simple by taking advantage of any automated savings or investments that exist. Then build your habit, checking in as you get closer to your goal. So maybe we need to also incorporate that too, if that's of some interest to you, by getting again into the habit of saving and yes, taking advantage of different resources that's out here for us, and set a goal for yourself. Be diligent, be consistent, be accountable, and be able to accomplish whatever that time frame of your goal is. Next would be only borrow what you can afford. Don't deny yourself, but avoid spending for an outward show or status symbol. Consider the loss to your long range goals when you choose to spend now. Remember, every dollar borrowed today is a dollar less to spend tomorrow. Grow your money. Work with a financial or tax advisor to structure investments so you can gain tax advantages. Contribute as much as you can to employer sponsored retirement plans, especially if your employer makes matching contributions. So, of course, this is, when you're working for corporate America, it's always good to really do your due diligence and find out what the different plans are, what fits you best. Please ask questions. Again, find out what, tax advantages you're entitled to. And that definitely applies also to if you have your own home-based business. Finding out those different tax advantages, like, having office space or utilities with, if you're paying rent as far as like for your office space, just mileage with a car, like anything. There are so many different types of tax advantages. And so, yes, I definitely suggest getting a financial individual or tax advisors. And no, please don't use auntie or uncle. Don't use your family to do it, or your homeboy or your homegirl to do your taxes. Because guess what? If they're not a legitimate individual, you can get yourself caught up and you'll be owing the IRS. Then you'll be mad at your people because they gypped you or they didn't know what they was doing. So take that extra step. Maybe it might cost a little bit more, but it's beneficial to you in the long run. Boost your earning capacity. Even as your earnings increase, try to live off a set income level and add to your investments. Allowing your interest earning accounts to grow will help you offset any downturns or emergency expenses. So yes, I know it may be challenging, but maybe it's something you may want to think about or consider as far as living off a set income. It just really depends on you. I'm not saying you should or should not, but if it's something that you're open to, see if you can do it. Protect what you have. This applies to not only insurance for yourself, your property and income, but also your investments. So just a quick recap. Structure your financial habits. So again, spend less than you earn, save for future spending, only borrow what you can afford, grow your money, boost your earning capacity, and protect what you have. So I just kind of want to move forward and hopefully we can do that. Okay, so also I want to speak on give yourself permission. First and foremost, the path to financial well-being starts by giving yourself permission to want the things and the lifestyle you want. Negative associations with quote unquote being greedy can keep us from actually achieving what we want. But the only person standing in your way here, it's you. Okay? Start by giving yourself permission to first take care of your financial well-being, which is knowing how you truly feel about your financial goals and progress towards reaching them is key. If you are happy with where you are, it shouldn't matter what others think of your choices. The second is set your financial goals as priority over other people's goals, which pretty much means look out for yourself and what is important to your financial well-being. The third would be say no to requests that don't align to your values and financial priorities. So many people, organizations, and media messages try to influence your decisions. With clarity, you are the best decision maker about what is necessary for your future, right? So it's good to hear some feedback, but don't let people tell you what you should do with your vision, your passions, your goal. At the end of the day, you should be making those decisions. And if you stumble, it's okay. You can always get back up. You know what I'm saying? You can dust yourself off. And we learn from making mistakes. I can say I do. I can't speak for anyone else. We are not perfect, so let's get out of that mindset. Okay? You're going to make mistakes, especially if you're in business. And also, if you're working for a corporation, there's going to be times where you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Just work on doing better. Change your mind. If your circumstances change or you have a new idea, you always can adjust your goals, okay? You always can adjust your goals. When you align what you want and what you need to be financially secure with your values, you are taking care of you. Setting your goals for your future lifestyle in alignment with your values gives you permission to set higher priority for your needs over others' needs. Then, once you have a good foundation, you can look outward to help others from a position of strength. Next, what I want to speak on is reflect on your relationships and money. So think about when you were a young child. Did financial matters get discussed in your family? For me, it did. It did. I would say definitely the basics, or a little bit more than the basics, was discussed. Different financial matters. Next would be, were you ever told that something cost too much or was too expensive? Not quite sure on that, so I don't want to give a right or wrong answer. How did you feel about your family's financial standing as a child? So I want to repeat those questions again, and you think about those. And if you'd like to share that in my comment section, by all means, I welcome you to do that. So when you were young, did your parent or parents discuss financial matters with you or your siblings? And were you ever told that something cost too much or was too expensive? I'll say yes to that. Yeah, it registered. And then how did you feel about your family's financial standing as a child? Now that I'm not too sure of. I don't know. I have to think about that. I have to get my mind kind of to go back a little bit and see if I can answer that honestly. So what about now in your current life or relationships? Do you have input on financial matters? Do you hide spending or savings from your significant other? Are your values represented in the financial decisions that are made for your family? And how do you feel about how money is used in your current relationship? Some food for thought or some fuel for thought. Think about that. These are real, genuine questions. So I'm going to repeat those again. In your current life or relationship status now, do you have input on financial matters? Do you hide spending or savings from your significant other? Are your values represented in the financial decisions that are made for your family? And how do you feel about how money is used in your current relationship? So these are very personal questions, and these can be tough issues to discuss with a significant other. But money matters affect many decisions in our lives. You are more likely to feel confident and satisfied with your finances if you feel your voice is represented in money decisions that affect you. So I hope that you took what I said, applied it to your life, thought about it. You know, it was food for thought. Perhaps it resonated with you. And maybe if you're doing something, I should say maybe you might think about doing something different with your financial well-being. And maybe perhaps you can have those genuine, respectful conversations with your significant other about financial well-being or your finances. I think that should be a conversation for you to have with a significant other as well as with your family to make sure that everybody is on the same page. Because communication is key, people. You don't want to feel like your significant other or somebody in your immediate close family is hiding anything or doing something, especially when it could be a family decision and you'll have maybe that one person doing something. Like, you want to be on community. You want to be on the same page or the same level. So again, hopefully you took some of this that I just, briefly touched base on. And I would like to, speak more about finances and well-being. And, regardless if it's you working for corporate America or, you're doing something as far as your own business, just financial literacy in general, we should always be knowledgeable and setting goals. So I like to invite you guys I'm kind of all over the place right now a little bit. But with that, I'm hoping to bring a guest on who definitely is more knowledgeable than me, because I don't know everything, of course, and have someone who's actually really in that expertise of speaking more about financial literacy, and as well as, including taxes and how that looks for us filing taxes, personal or business. So that's a work in progress. And we'll hopefully get back with you at some time in the near future about having a guest on this platform here. So I'd like to invite you guys to like and join and subscribe to my all of my social media platforms, which of course we are on Facebook. All of the handles are Aisha Speaks Jade, so you can find me on Facebook, obviously. Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I do have a YouTube channel. Okay, again, that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel, all under Aisha Speaks Jade. So like, share, support, make it go viral. My YouTube, you can hit the thumbnail to subscribe, hit the notification bell for all updates. Definitely appreciate your patience for the live audios that are being uploaded so that you can share them, listen to them again. This is a very authentic, genuine, transparent, personal, share knowledge platform, podcast. Yes. So, continue, people, to always make sure that you take care of the crown of your head, which is the top of your head, to the soles of your feet. Make sure that you incorporate every day self-care, because it's not an option, it is a necessity. Take care of you first. That is the most important thing in life. Self-care. Make sure that you know your worth, your value. Create your happiness. Create how you want your life to be. Your goals, passions, missions, visions. Also, learn to love yourself and like yourself and respect yourself. You know, it's good if you have an individual that you can call a friend or your best friend, but it's nothing wrong with you also liking and being your own best friend, right? You don't have to have a huge circle. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. Once upon a time, I did. But as life moved forward for me, I had to just kind of eliminate people. And I'm okay because I felt free. So my circle is small. I'm very selective. Right now, if I'm counting on 5 fingers, I'm doing good. I know a lot of people, but I have one best friend. I have my immediate family as well as my extended family, which my best friend is my significant other. And there's some people that I can say, okay, I'm decent enough with, and I keep it moving. And then we have a business, which is the Chit Chat Chew Show. So I'm going to do the shameless plug because that's just me. So we have a business, Chit Chat Chew Show, which is a LLC business. Okay, it's real and legit. And we have a podcast that is held every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So definitely look out for us. Look out for the flyers and all of the information that is put on social media. And again, know your worth. Know thyself. Take care of you. Live your best life for you and not for others. So I'm sending out amazing positive vibes and energy. Enjoy the rest of your evening or wherever you are at globally. Remember, you are important. You are awesome. You are beautiful inside because it starts inside first. Okay? With that being said, appreciation and gratitude and being thankful. Namaste and Ashe. Good night, everyone.